Hey, Pisces, intuitive soul coach here with your June 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Pisces, the key theme showing up for you in the month of June, you have detox followed by new life, and you also have ascension. Really powerful trio here. I do feel that a lot of you are releasing, letting go of things that no longer serve your highest good. They're no longer on par with your new soul journey. So out with the old, in with the new is what I'm getting here for you, because you want to head towards a brand new beginning with this new life. And what's happening for you, Pisces, is your soul is ascending. You've already experienced whatever human experience that you chose to have in the past, and now you're ready to experience something new. But first, you're taking a look and reevaluating what's worked, what hasn't. I also get this energy here of some of you looking at yourselves, maybe in the mirror, or maybe you're able to see that clothes aren't fitting as you would like them to, or you may notice some wrinkles or some bags around the eyes. I'm just getting that you've looked at your appearance and you're saying to yourself, what can I do to feel healthier? Not just externally, but inside as well. So you're taking a look at the physical things, and I feel like you're taking action by eating healthier, staying hydrated. You may be putting more plant-based vegetables or fruits into your world. You may be eliminating sugars or alcohols, things of that nature, because you want to feel good inside and out. So this is a really powerful time for you to pay attention, because your body has been trying to speak to you through subtle hints, and the body can speak to us through how we feel as well. And you have the intuition card, the high priestess, showing up in your reading. So I am sensing that a lot of you are getting serious about what your intuition has been telling you. Perhaps some of you have been having gut health issues. You may be taking a look at what you're eating this month and how it's contributing to your gut. Others of you, you may have been having knee issues. You may have been having ankle issues. So I do feel that there has been something here, Pisces, that you've been putting off. We tend to do that, right? Having this human experience, we put things off and put things off until they really persist and show up in our face. And I feel that something, hopefully it hasn't got to that point, but I feel like it would be well on its way if you didn't take a look at it and trust your intuition now. Okay, so a lot of you are releasing toxicity, toxic patterns, habits, negativity as well. You're withdrawing from drama, and you're getting right in your mind and your body. And what I mean by that is you're feeling healthy, whatever that healthy feels like to you, right? So you're taking the next step, because you don't want to keep going on the way that you've been going on in a certain area of your life. So there's a detox happening here, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. But some of you also may be going on a cleanse this month, a juice cleanse, a diet. I'm also getting something with fasting. And then they're also showing me a marathon, or it could be a walk. Sometimes they have like the walk for cancer or walk for a cause. Some of you may be signing up for that this month, or you may be partaking in a walk or a marathon, something of that nature. So powerful month for you to get active is what I'm seeing here. Get outside, get outdoors. Some of you may be cycling, biking, hiking, camping, just doing more for your body, and it feels invigorating. It feels great. I also get that some of you used to be swimmers. So I don't know if this is pro swimmers, or maybe you used to compete when you were younger, or a lot of you may be signing up maybe to take a class, or you may be getting a pool, or you are able to swim more in the month of June. So please take that as it resonates. All right, beautiful energy here. Now you have new life. I mean, some of you could be moving in the month of June. You may be meeting new people that are a part of your soul's journey, and they're very helpful. I'm getting helpful, wise people coming in, and these can be people that turn into family, right? And it doesn't have to be blood related. Family our friends that we can pick, right? So I do feel like there's new people entering your world in the month of June, and these could be lifelong partners, whether in the romantic sense, whether in the companion sense, soul tribe friendships. It even could be a pet or a companion animal. I do feel for others of you, when it comes to career, you may be detoxing and leaving an old career path or an old job situation, pattern, behavior, or someone may be leaving the company that was just negative, right? Someone who may have been a little toxic to the workplace. And it leaves a breath of fresh air, whether for you being in that energy or if you're moving on, there's a breath of fresh air. I'm also getting here, some of you may be spending more time with your loved ones, with your family. So whether you work at home, you work for yourself, work for someone else, there could be a little bit of time off this month for some big changes to happen and to occur. This is the month for you, Pisces, to hit that reset button. It's all about rebirth, a fresh start. You have been on this spiritual journey. You have been growing. You have been ascending, which you have the ascension card here. Now it's time for a new journey because you've already done what you've accomplished or wanted to accomplish in the past. In a sense, even if you're not able to see it at this time, you'll be able to look back and say, wow, I did wrap that up. I did go through that for a reason. Because what we have here in the near future is ascension. Your soul is advancing. This is personal growth. A lot of you are diving into this spiritual path within yourself. You already may have been. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner on the spiritual journey, diving into the metaphysical realm, the holistic realm, spiritual realm, or you're a novice, right? Maybe you're an expert in that or mastering it as you go along here in life, but you have this sense of awareness about you that you have this clear mind now that in the past something was polluted or something may have felt a little bit foggy. You didn't have access. There's always access, but something on the physical may have hindered you from tuning in to your intuition. Therefore, you may have thought it was blocked. You may have said to yourself, I'm not receiving messages. I really need to tune in. Well, that is happening here for you. So whatever you're doing to detox, it's clearing your energy up so you're able to have the sense of awareness. You're able to receive messages through meditative states more easily and more available than in the past. For whatever it is you're getting rid of, it's helping. So keep doing that, Pisces. So let's dive into the tarot here. You do start off with this Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So this makes sense because there's something here that you felt a little bit, we'll say salty, right? You felt a little bit salty on. It could have been finances. It could have been career. You may have felt like you were left out in the cold while everyone else was getting their success or getting their love, or they were healthy or planning family vacations or trips, but you may have felt like you were benched, right? What is going on with me? Why I'm feeling this way? So you may have played that victim role for a short period of time, Pisces, but your intuition is kicking in here and you're saying, nope, time to get up and move on to this new life, this new beginning, this new energy. But it starts with you. It starts within. And a lot of people don't like to hear accountability, right? It makes us point the finger at ourselves. And we don't always like to hear that, especially when we just want to move forward and we really don't want to put in tons of work. But I feel like you have been, right? You have been putting in the work, hence the detox card here. So when the Five of Pentacles shows up, this can be about giving lots but not getting anything in return. Whether this is partnerships, career, love, some of you felt like you've been working on your spiritual side for so long, but you just haven't been getting anything in return. Hello, God, are you listening, right? Universe, where's my prayers being answered? And I feel like that has caused you to kind of go within a little bit of a recluse or hibernating mode, but I feel like that's about to take a turn. Some of you may have needed to trim down on your lifestyle for a while. Maybe you were saving for a home, saving for a vehicle. There could have been an appliance that broke in the house, right? It could have been that you had to save up. There could have been a job loss. There could have been a health bill, a medical condition, something of that nature that you struggled with. And it really caused you to question and go within with the High Priestess. I do feel that this is the month, Pisces, for you to take advantage of that inner knowing, right? That inner knowing is speaking up to you at this time because this is actually part of that answered prayer. Now, when it comes to love, there could be There could be love in the air, but maybe it hasn't come down to reality yet, right? Some of you are trying to attract love, attract partnerships, and that's what I was feeling with this new life. So stay open, right? Stay receptive. When we stay open to this crown chakra energy here, we're able to have more clarity. We're able to bring down ideas and thoughts and into the ether, right? Those ideas and thoughts and those manifestations may have already been part of your soul's purpose, your soul's journey. So now you are able to access and say, okay, now's the time. I'm ready to have this new human experience. And that's what you're choosing to do. But there is something that was blocked, and that's why it took a little bit longer, right? It's not because you're a victim or life is pointing a finger or God is saying to you, sorry, Pisces, you got to wait on the bench while everybody else gets their stuff. No, that's not how it works, right? We choose to evolve. We have free will, and sometimes we just get a little bit stuck along the way, Pisces. You're going to be okay. You got this going for you. The beautiful energy coming in here, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. You are going for something here, and I feel like you're going towards maybe more family abundance, more wealth. There could be an inheritance that's been stressing you out here, but you're finally, there's some sort of clarity or movement when it comes to that. A lot of you have been working on your career or your family life to leave behind a legacy so others around you don't have to struggle maybe the way you did. When the Knight of Swords shows up, there's a big shift in the month of June when it comes to love, when it comes to finances, when it comes to job, when it comes to family. A lot of you are moving, I'm hearing. You could be moving to be closer to family. You may be moving to a location, Pisces, where you are able to meet your soul tribe, meet your family, maybe your future spouse, right? Maybe the person that you may have children with, or there could be blended family as well. Some of you, there could be family coming to you as well. I'm getting reunion, wedding, birthday parties, celebrations. I mean, June is an obvious month for that anyway, but for you, there's something extra special about the month of June. But I do feel there is a little bit of bittersweet. Now that bittersweet could be because some of you, if you've celebrated Father's Day in the past and your father is no longer with you, that could be something that, you know, brings in those memories. But if you can move forward with those memories and share them, right? Instead of suppress and block and numb and, you know, put them on the back burner, share them, open them, talk to your children, talk to family, talk to friends, post something on social media in remembrance, right? Because when someone crosses over, regardless of relationship status, sometimes we just want to, you know, we want to remember them a different time, right? If the relationship was rocky, if it was salty, right? You don't want to put that salt in the wound and cause more of, you know, a struggle, more pain. But for others of you, if those memories were good, it's important to share them and remember and live on with those memories. Okay, so the Knight of Swords here, definitely a shift when it comes to a big area of your world. And that's going to bring in and usher in this new energy. Ten of Pentacles is one of the best cards that you can get in any reading, right? It's what most people strive for. It is leaving behind that legacy, being able to have enough wealth to share, not just for you, but to share amongst those you love. It's about being able to spend time with your family. It is about having a partner, having someone who supports you, right? There is a family dynamic here. So some of you are chasing after this family dynamic, but I don't feel like it's in necessarily that obsession type of way. It's you moving closer to this energy is what I'm getting. Because when we get into that energy of obsession, right? When we start to say, I need, this is the only thing that's going to make me happy. It actually is a lower vibrational frequency that can push what it is that we truly seek and desire away, or it can prolong it. And we don't want to attract someone that's in that energy of obsession anyway, right? So it's about you raising your vibrations, you ascending through soul advancement and personal growth. And you're going to attract the type of energy that you want and that you chose to have here on earth. Now, you also have the Eight of Pentacles and you also have the King of Pentacles. This is some big power energy here. A lot of you are really, really good at what you do. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it here. A lot of you are going to make some big money, Pisces, if you don't already, right? Eight of Pentacles is dedicated to your craft. You may be getting a raise. You're very respected and you're seeing the gains here because the King of Pentacles is in a secure position. He is of high status. You can look at him there. He not only is holding his pentacle, but he has this trusty wolf dog next to him that is not only a protector, but he has a big old smile on his face, and he looks laid back. He looks like he's having fun. He's carefree. He has bookshelves in the back, so he's very knowledgeable. And he's enjoying some of that wealth. And that's what I feel like is happening for you here in the month of June. Or you're preparing to have that new life where you can enjoy your wealth and be feeling full of magic, feeling full of happiness and joy, right? Joy is, I feel for some of you, the goal. But it's not about you getting to that goal and then it's done, right? It's about enjoying the moments along the way. And that's what you're doing here with the Eight of Pentacles. Now, some of you, this could be a relationship where you're dedicated to each other. It is mature love. And we see that with the Ten of Pentacles, right? The Ten of Pentacles has the King of Pentacles in it. The Eight of Pentacles is working towards this relationship to bring it to maturation. Is that a word? Maturation, maturity here. I do feel with the money showing up here, this is getting a raise. This could be purchasing a home as well. For some of you, you're going to hit a huge milestone in your relationship or your career. I mean, Eight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles, this is power here. Power, security, but power in a good way. It's more of that self-empowerment. So go you, Pisces. There's something really powerful coming in. And again, if there is an inheritance, I also feel some of you could be updating, preparing maybe an estate, a will, beneficiaries. You may be looking at things of that nature. I'm also getting something here with a planning of a headstone. Now, I don't know what that means. I'm getting here, sometimes there's a headstone and then another one's put there, but that person hasn't crossed over yet. This is only going to resonate with a few of you, but I feel like someone has that or someone has prepared for that. Now, it's not at all a death prediction, not at all. Someone could certainly be visiting a cemetery, but I feel like this is already, if you know this to be true for you, because again, it's someone's already crossed over and there's a headstone, and then over here is a spot waiting for them. I do feel like someone may be visiting a loved one in the month of June. Okay, let's take a look here and see what else is showing up in regards to finances, wealth, income, money, and career. You have the Wings card, you have the Rose, and you also have the coins. I love this. And the coins goes hand in hand with the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. And remember, these are chosen by Spirit for you precisely. So I love the synchronicities. Rising above money issues is the Wings. Some of you have a business and you're going to see it taking off in the month of June. This is all about profiting, and we see that happening. A lot of you, because you have the High Priestess, this is spiritual work, right? This is spiritual work. Even if you are doing something that it may not be necessarily a spiritually based job, such as a tarot reader, social media influencer, that, maybe you have a YouTube channel where you read tarot. Maybe you are a healer, a massage therapist that does Reiki. Maybe you work with crystals and gemstones. I mean, there's a plethora of different spiritually based businesses, but even if you work in a career such as maybe accounting or marketing, I feel like you're using your intuition to really heighten things, and it is part of your spiritual work, your life purpose, and your mission, especially for those of you that love what it is that you do. That is a blessing here for you. Okay, we have the Rose card, and this is all about financial relief. Yes, some of you, there's a lot of financial relief coming in here. I'm also getting here, and I think we've seen this in the news recently as well. I don't watch news hardly ever, but I did hear something about maybe is the student loans being washed away or something of that nature. That could be something that you see happening here in the month of June. If you have any student loans, it could be different for, different locations, of course. But I do feel here that there's some sort of relief coming in, whether that's in the form of a promotion, a raise, debt relief, whatever it is. Some of you may even be paying off something. It could be a small loan. It could be a car. It could be a home. Congratulations to you, Pisces, because you're finally, you're feeling back in the game. You're not feeling like you're benched, right? This is about you being content. There's loving care here coming in. You are, I feel a lot of you are healers. You are a water sign, right? This is you being supportive, caring. You're growing here, and you have the grow personal growth, and you also have, let's see, growth in new life. So you have new life growth, you have the word personal growth in ascension, and now we see growth in the rose. So a lot of growth in the month of June in a lot of different areas of your life. I'm feeling way more than just one. So if some of you are only saying, well, I just need growth here, right? Take a look around, because I feel like there's going to be growth in all areas. There's job security here as well. And some of you are caretakers, healers, whether this is personal in your personal world or your professional world. It's part of your soul purpose. And lastly, you have the coins. Money coming in, Pisces. Wow. I mean, we can't get any clearer than this. Wealth, good investments. Some of you may be in sales and finance. You may be talking to the bank. Of course, please seek a financial advisor or see the disclaimer in the description box below. But I certainly feel whatever you are putting your time, energy, money, effort into, it's going to pay off in big ways. Getting a raise, hitting a lucky break. This is a very fortuitous month for you is what I'm getting. Some of you are in the design industry, teaching, I'm getting here as well. This can also be very fortuitous for those that are in some sort of music as well. I'm getting crafts. If you're doing something with the hands, whether it be making something in the garden or growing something in the garden or making a craft with your hands that you sell maybe on Etsy or online, this is a really good month for you to expand and grow and try new things. Try maybe new products as well. All right, let's talk about love. Pisces, some of you, there could certainly be an engagement. Some of you may already be engaged, or you're taking your relationship to the next level. Maybe you're moving in together, making something official, moving across. I'm getting here across, whether it's a state, it's a town, it's a country. Some of you may be moving to be near a loved one, but it says your love life is ascending. And we have the word ascension here as well. So your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Beautiful. Children, your love life can be, maybe it's being affected by children. I'm getting a couple of scenarios here. Some of you may have children with someone else, so there could be blended families, and there could have been a little bit of difficulties when it came to maybe someone parenting your children that wasn't the parent, or someone else's children conflicting with a relationship. This can also be your own children. I'm getting some of you, you have children going off to college. There could be graduation, someone learning how to drive. Someone may become a grandmother or grandfather or a parent themselves. So children is going to be a big factor. I'm also getting birthday party. Some of you may have a child who has a birthday party, or you're planning for one in the month of June or even July. Trust. Isn't this a big thing that comes up more often than not, Pisces? Trust. And for water signs, for any sign, of course, but especially water signs, trust is important. When you don't have trust, it feels like you don't have anything. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Remember what I said in the beginning? Some of you have lost that trust, lost that faith, because maybe you've been asking spirit to bring you love or bring you this, or, you've wanted to manifest and you've been putting in overtime. You've been putting 150% into your spiritual manifestations, but not getting anything in return. And you may have lost that trust. Spirit is saying, come back home to you. And this has been showing up for a lot of people lately. Coming back home, trusting that your intuition is on par and you are on the right track, even if it feels like you're taking a while to get there. Free yourself. Free yourself from any limiting beliefs that you've accumulated because something has been not in your timing, but it's in divine timing. And then we get impatient, right? We say by the age of 30, we want to have this, that, and that. Right? By the age of 55, we want to be starting to slow our roll, settle towards retirement, maybe have the top of a business. Maybe by 70, we want to have our life partner, whatever age is, right? Whatever age you've set up for yourself, or maybe you've just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. Free yourself from any limiting beliefs that you've accumulated during that time that you felt sick and tired, right? That can be difficult. It's time to take back control of your life, because sometimes we feel like we're out of control. We lose control. It's part of the human experience. Give yourself a break, Pisces. Cut yourself some slack. We all go through it. It's part of the process. It's part of the human experience. But now it's time to take back your power and come back home to you, because Spirit has big, big, big plans, right? Big plans that are going to be better than you could have even ever imagined, right? All right, let's take a look at the soul truth cards. We have here, am I letting fear stop me? I always recommend grabbing a notepad if you can. Pull out your phone, take notes on this, come back to it, put it in your watch later, because these can be very important. The whole reading, of course, there can be hidden gems. Sometimes I even have people come back and say, Melissa, I went back and re-listened to this reading at the end of the month and so many things made more sense or fell into place. So I love doing that as well. So come back if you want, if that's resonating. Are you letting fear stop you, Pisces? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action, right? Accountability, Knight of Swords. You are taking action. So kudos to you, because sometimes we just stay stuck a little bit in that Five of Pentacles. And like I said, cut yourself some slack if that's you. Today's soul action. Today be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, Pisces, so that is who you will become. Yeah, be your own hero. Don't wait for someone to come do it for you, right? Don't wait for, and that might sound counterintuitive because you're saying, well, Melissa, I have been pushing forward and now you're telling me to wait. What do I do here? This is about pushing through fear, right? This doesn't mean that you have to take that action step in the physical world to make something happen, although some of you are, right? A lot of you are, but for a lot of you, this is internal, right? This is inside you, whether it's fears, anxieties, it's eliminating toxicities, it's getting back to you, trusting your intuition, because your intuition is highly heightened here. And a lot of you, if you felt like you weren't able to tune in, well, get ready, because you might be coming into a full-blown, radio station, radio wave here that you were not expecting. So trust it. And that's why you have the trust piece showing up. All right, we have, do you know all of your strengths, Pisces, and are you using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Yeah, this open and ready world is calling you to manifest this new life. And when I say manifest, this is something that's already been brewing, right? We just wanted it sooner rather than later, but I feel like the time is now, right? And it could be too that some of you have been waiting for maybe a child to leave the home, or maybe you've been waiting for children to go to school, or you've been waiting to take that vacation until everyone was together. So I do feel that divine timing was at play, but also your own planning, right? We create our own luck. We are the magicians of our own lives. So there is, there's this energy here of growth, a lot of it. And I keep getting that here as well. A lot of you have grown and matured in big ways. Now, it doesn't matter if you're 18 years old or if you're 98 years old, we're always growing and maturing. And sometimes I find that 18-year-olds can be more mature. I mean, not often, but sometimes the younger folks can be even more mature than a 69-year-old, right? It doesn't matter. Age is a number. It's up to us what experiences and growth we choose to have. Now, am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Are you, Pisces, hanging on to any buried shame? Now, some of you may be saying, no, Melissa, I'm good. And if that's the case, awesome. But if there is something pulling you to this energy, really take note here, because the feeling of shame, Pisces, is the lowest energy frequency there is. When we live in shame, we live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today is soul action. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season, Pisces. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in this blank. My soul's truth is blank. Right? Okay, who wants to win? Who wants to win a free reading, right? All you need to do is drop in the comment box below, my soul's truth is blank, right? Whether your soul's truth is that you are an unlimited divine spark of being that is able to have and manifest the life that you deserve, right? It doesn't have to be that long. It can be one word or a whole phrase or sentence. My soul's truth is blank. For those of you that want to be entered into that free monthly reading giveaway, All you need to do is post in the comment box below your soul's truth. I would love to hear it. And then check out other people's comments as well. Take a look at their soul's truth. Let's support, let's uplift, let's come together, right? Because we carry this shame, and it's a low frequency. And sometimes we think that we're the only ones carrying this shame, right? 5 of Pentacles, but you're not. Sometimes we all can carry this shame, but when we can pull together, right? When we pull together and we collaborate and we connect and we can love each other through the good, the bad, the ugly, the deep wounds, and when we can let other people see our wounds as well, when we can become vulnerable, we can not only take a look at those weaknesses, but we can turn them into our greatest strengths. And then you'll be able to use them both as your ally. So again, in the comment box below, my soul's truth is blank. I would love to hear it, Pisces. All right, messages from your power animals. You have butterfly spirit, and it says transformation is beautiful. It's card 11. 11 is that justice energy. It is all about soul path. It is balance, equality, fairness, right? You're coming into alignment with your soul's truth and your path, your mission here. Next we have dog, card 19. In tarot, that's the sun. And the dog spirit says, be loyal to what you love. And we have 2 dogs showing up here in your reading. So some of you have a dog, you're getting a dog, or this absolutely represents more commitment and more loyalty showing up in your world. Beautiful. And last but not least here, Pisces, you have, again, card 17. I love the synchronicities here. Some of you, maybe you even have a 17-year-old, or you could be healing some shame around the time that you were 17 years old. Some of you are thinking, Alyssa, that is too far back to remember, right? I know it seems far for me, but card 17, the fates. This is about fate, karma, right? Acceptance. There are things that we cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life that we'll never have control over, the conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose that we can't always understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the serenity prayer. Beautiful. I like this here. Now, when it comes to love and relationships, you know, Pisces, other people are who they are. We can't change them. The challenge, and this is a big challenge I see often when I'm coaching my clients, is that, you know, we have a hard time accepting them as they are. We try to make them otherwise to suit us, right? That's just sometimes human nature. We want them to fit our mold. And it says this is a time to look at how we attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. Pisces, if that is the goal, you're setting yourself up for failure before you even start, because there is going to be discomfort, right? Not always, but there will be at some point or another, because we grow and we evolve. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them is happening because it's the perfect situation and perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is in our own journey. That's why you have the detox as well. It's important to remember this. And we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. Yes, absolutely. So you've got this, Pisces. You're growing, you're ascending. I feel like relationships are shifting. You may be solidifying the ones that you currently are in. And if some of them are one-sided where you've been giving lots and lots, but not getting anything in return, you're heading towards a new life, a new beginning, a new job, new career, new health. Whatever this is that you seek, this new life here is available to you. All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to post the soul's truth in the comment box below. And if you are vibing with the energy of this channel and you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do, so you don't miss notifications of winners of the free readings that are drawn each month, as well as upcoming videos. Thank you so much, Pisces, for tuning in. Lots of love.